Is stress helpful or harmful? What do you think? Hey guys, I'm Jeffrey David Hartford. This is Coach's Corner. And today we're going to dive into a book from Dr. Kelly McGonigal, a Stanford professor. This book is The Upside of Stress. Now, as you can imagine just by the title there, that kind of already started to answer the question I asked you at the beginning. Most of us think of stress and think, oh no, it's awful, it's harmful, I've got too much. But let's be honest, stress and the stress response inside of your body is ultimately responsible for survival. So it's all about how we think about it. What I love about this book is Dr. McGonigal recognized that she, as a professor at Stanford, may have done wrong by her students for a few years when she really had that message that stress is bad and we want to limit it. But there are a couple of studies that have been done to show that it isn't so much stress itself, but our perception of it and whether or not it's helpful or harmful that really determines whether or not it is helpful or harmful. There was a study done that she cites in the book. I'll try to go by memory here for you. There were 3 different groups. There was a group that had a lot of stress and viewed stress as harmful, a group that didn't have a lot of stress but viewed stress as harmful, and a group that had a lot of stress but didn't view it as harmful. And it might surprise you to hear about the conclusion. So those that had a lot of stress and viewed it as harmful had negative side effects from that stress. The groups that didn't even have a lot of stress but viewed it as harmful had some negative side effects. But the group with a lot of stress that did not view it as harmful, it wasn't negative. It was actually quite beneficial. You see, it's all about how we think about it. It's, do I think of this stressful situation and my body's response to it as this is going to damage me? Or is this my body reacting to something to prepare me to handle this circumstance? And really, that is the answer. It's your body's response to the circumstance getting you ready to handle it. And then it's a matter of how we handle it from there. Okay? So I want to share with you a couple of things that Dr. McGonigal has in this book. On page 170, transform stress. Turn isolation into common humanity. When you feel isolated or alone in your suffering, try connecting to the truth of common humanity. First, allow yourself to feel whatever thoughts and emotions come up when you think about your own situation. Acknowledge whatever the underlying pain is: anxiety, physical pain, anger, disappointment, self-doubt, or sadness. Then consider the possibility that this source of suffering is part of the human experience. Just like you, countless other people know what it's like to feel this pain, regret, sadness, injustice, anger, or fear. It can help to bring specific examples to mind, situations that aren't identical to yours, but that involve the same kind of pain or stress. Allow yourself to feel a natural sense of empathy for these people, an understanding of what they must be feeling in their own situations. I like to end this reflection with a phrase that captures the sense of shared experience. One of my favorites is, "May we all know our own strength." Some phrases my students like include, "May we all find peace," "May we all be supported through this suffering," and "May we all know that we are not alone." In this way, you bring in a bit of the hope and courage that feeling connected provides. And on page 207, Dr. McGonigal says, transform stress. Choose to find an upside in adversity. Choose an ongoing difficult situation in your life or a recent stressful experience. What, if any, benefits have you experienced from this stress? In what ways is your life better because of it? Have you changed in any positive ways as a result of trying to cope with this experience? She goes on to have a list of, she says, below is a list of commonly reported positive changes experienced in response to hardship, loss, or trauma. Consider whether you see any signs of these benefits in yourself. I'll leave it there. You're going to have to go through and read this and find it for yourself. So friends, I think we kind of already answered the question at the beginning. Stress, helpful or harmful? It's ultimately your perspective, but knowing that if you view it as helpful, it will be just that. Guys, thanks so much for spending your time with me today. If you like this and you're interested in more books like this and this kind of a topic, feel free to stick around. More videos coming your way. So subscribe, like, comment, and share if you think other people will benefit from this. Thanks so much. Have a great day.